you were killing me today. You know, on top of how cracked you're playing and like how I just woke
Yeah.
up and I'm like, you know, okay, some Mark Fox games of Cody. Oh my god, what
Thank
the
you, thank
fuck?
you.
This guy's pissed off a main stage.
Oh no, okay. Obviously, I think you're an amazing player. I got back and I'm like, next time I play KoDoRiN, I'm shitting on him. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about main stage. Because it's not even the fact that I lost, right? It's not
Yeah.
even that like, oh, you know, I lost. It's just the fact that it was like 14-hour days. Then
I agree.
my body gave out. Then my nose started bleeding during my accident. I'm like, what the fuck is this tournament?
No, I agree
I
that like it was pretty
and then
scuffed in many
You
ways.
had no idea what to do against Hbox, and that pissed me off.
I had an idea, and then he
You
and then
fell for
he
an Hbox
and then he rumbled the ground, and I was not ready for that. That's my John.
You fell for an Hbox tactic. You fell for a classic Hbox tactic. You know
I
what
was
that
not
is?
ready for that. All right, that's my John. I was prepared for the pop off. I wasn't prepared for the floor to rumble. All right, I didn't think there was an earthquake. I didn't know
That's not what you
Jigglypuff could
fell
learn
for.
that.
That's not what you fell for.
What did I fall for?
There was a game one where you did really well, and at the end of it, if you watch back the VOD, he literally gave it to you.
Yeah.
He always does that if he gives up, and then the next game he immediately starts trying again.
Yeah,
And then
that's
he
also
takes apart
true.
your habits. When you play him, if you win game one, don't get cocky and don't deviate. That's how you lose.
True.
Every time.
True.
He's very good at it. It's an external mind game. It's really obnoxious, but every top player knows it's a thing, and we all know that no matter how badly you beat him, don't change your game plan the next game. Play exactly the same, and don't try to like swag at him or play
Well, that actually kind of sounds counterintuitive. Play exactly the same, even though he loses on purpose.
stick to your game plan.
Yeah. Okay.
You played. Let me find a better way to illustrate it. You played 3 stocks, right? And the last stock he gave you, and you gained a lot of confidence that stock. The next game, you played with confidence, and that made you play like a lot, not more careless, but it's like, oh yeah, like I'll just beat him no matter what I do. And it's like, no, he's still Hbox. He's still Puff. You will get fucked if you mess up.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
And so that's the tactic you fell for. And if you don't believe me, go back and
No,
watch
I
the
believe
one the
you.
first
Thinking
game.
back, that
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he does that
Makes
a
too
lot.
much
That's
sense.
we all know not to fall for it.
Hbox loses when he chooses to.
It's not like you would have won the first game anyways, but he kind of like lulls you into a sense of false security.
Yeah.
His mental game is very good. I hate it, but it's very good. Basilisk, I definitely can do that.
Yeah.
Don't fall for that.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
That's why I was mad. When I watched that, I was like, no, he's doing the Xbox thing, and then the game 2 happened. I was like, no. When I looked at Shep, I'm like, you know what he's doing, right? And Shep's like, yeah, I know what he's doing. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Well, I have to lose the Hbox the first 3 times. Well, what I was about to say was like, you know, funny theory. Do you think he kept up that mindset in online, but instead for one game, he kept that up the entire set?
Yeah, kind of actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it was like an intentional sandbag, but he definitely sandbagged online.
It's like I wouldn't say sandbag's the correct term. I would say like, he like lost grit online. Because that's what I think is Hbox's problem nowadays, is that he kind of lacks the grit that he used to have. He
gets it when he wants to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think his skill changed that much. It's just, like, his grit is, like, not as strong as it was in like, 2018.
Well, his skill's definitely lower relative than it used to be. He's got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, even with his current skill, it's scary. He could still, like, beat everyone.
Yeah, of course. The thing is, he's not consensus best player in the world anymore.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So, you know, you go for 2 years of not really grinding, but you're still about the same skill. I would say, yeah, you'd fall from consensus best to about, like, low-end top 10, mid top 10 player. I think it makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what I'd expect. Because you have to be really good at any point to be consensus best.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, very hard to do.
Yeah, right.
Like, I would have to play like this all the time to be consensus top best. Literally, I'd have to play like this all the time.
Yeah, you play fucking insane. Holy shit. I was not expecting that today. I was like, okay.
It randomly comes out. I need to figure out how to make it come out more. BTK is happening today? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, when is M2K gonna play with you?
He said, give me an hour, over an hour ago. I don't trust his sense of time at all. Yeah,
Classic
I don't trust
M2K?
his sense of time.
Classic.
No, KoDoRiN's very honest. That's why I like talking to KoDoRiN, because it's strict melee. There's no nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing well, he's like, yeah, I'm getting fucked up.
Dude, the entire time I stream, I'm like, I didn't hear no bell. I'm getting fucked up this entire time, and like there's times I was like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I keep playing. I was like, what am I saying? I'm a competitor. I'm gonna keep playing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you want to figure out how to make it. You want to figure out how to overcome it. And Dagger also, thank you.
Right.
But I've definitely been on the receiving end of beatdowns, and it's like, oh my god. And you're on stream, and then everyone's talking about it on in chat, and you're like, motherfucker, I hate
like,
this.
fuck,
And you know
fuck.
and you know how good the other person thinks they are.
Fuck.
And they're probably talking about how sick they are, and you're just like, these motherfuckers.
Or if it's against someone like Fiction, he just talks shit about you relentlessly,
yeah.
and it's like, okay, that's even worse somehow.